Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duggar For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bride Goes Wild fans of Jana Duggar are convinced she breached dad Jim Bob's PDA courtship guidelines with Wissmann after noticing clues. Jana Duggar of Counting On has disobeyed her father's strict modesty guidelines in new images from her recent wedding. Some fans also speculated that Jana, 34, and her new husband, Wissmann, may have broken some premarital rules. In a new YouTube video, Jim Bob Duggar makes his first appearance in months at a family gender reveal celebration. In a new YouTube video, Jim Bob Duggar makes his first appearance in months at a family gender reveal celebration. Jana Duggar, star of Counting On, married Wissmann in an Arkansas wedding on Thursday. Jana, the Duggar clan's oldest daughter, wedded Steven in an Arkansas ceremony on Thursday. New images of the pair from the momentous day showed the two being exceedingly close to one another. In one image, Steven pulled up his new bride and placed his arms around her buttocks while they kissed. Breaking rules before? After the photographs leaked online, some TLC fans speculated that the couple were too relaxed and had possibly violated her father, Jim Bob Duggar's, modesty guidelines before to their wedding. Along with the family's rigorous dress code, which Jana violated with her off-the-shoulder gown, Jim Bob imposed strict courtship regulations. The girls were not allowed to make personal contact, kiss, or have forward-facing hugs with possible partners. These are photos of people who did not follow the no front hugs and no kissing courtship rules, one user wrote on Reddit. They're overly comfortable with each other. I'm not sure how far they got, but they were up to something lol, they added. No one grabs their new wife's ass like that at a wedding reception unless they have done so previously. A lot, a second said. Wow. They've definitely had physical interactions before marriage, added a third. These two have definitely kissed before LMAO, a fourth commented. Glad to see Jana look so much more physically comfortable with her new husband than some of the Duggar family brides, another person wrote. Who that kiss in these pics looks like they have kissed before, hurrah, said one of them. Details of the day. Jana and Steven enjoyed a simple wedding with 500 people, which she described as a dream come true. Duggar's family tree. Joshua, Jana, John David, Jill, Jessa, Jinger, Joseph, Josiah, Joanna, Jedediah, Jeremiah, Jason, James, Justin, Jackson, Johanna, Jennifer, Jordan Grace, and Josie were raised in the family home in Tontitown, Arkansas. Following the wedding, she told people that she never imagined herself walking down the aisle. I think it is one of those things that all girls envision someday, she told me. To me, it felt like, okay, it's never coming. But now it is beginning to seep in. Reality is beginning to set in. And I'm like, wow, this is exactly what I've been dreaming of. Michelle Duggar from 19 Kids and Counting poses outside with her husband, Jim Bob Duggar. Michelle Duggar from 19 Kids and Counting poses outside with her husband, Jim Bob Duggar, credit, Instagram/DuggarFam. And simply seeing it happen is fantastic and almost unbelievable. It's a dream come true, she explained. Her maid of honor was her sister Jessa Duggar Seawald, and her bridesmaids were her sister-in-law Abby Duggar, as well as her sisters Joanna Forsyth, Jinger Duggar Vuolo, Johanna Duggar, and Jordan. Many admirers noted that her sister, Jill Duggar, was not included in the bridesmaids' photos. In addition to the bridesmaids, Jana invited Jill Dillard and Anna Duggar, Josh Duggar's wife. Justin Duggar and his wife, Claire Duggar, were also photographed on the momentous day. Jana will eventually leave her family home and move into her own home with Steven. Jana Duggar's wedding was indeed a fantasy. And 1 week after Jim Bob Duggar and Michelle Duggar's eldest daughter married Wissmann, her sister Jill Duggar has shared a preview of the August 15th wedding. She's married. Jill, who is married to Derek Dillard, shared an August 20th Instagram reel featuring highlights from the day. Congrats to my sister at Jana Duggar and her husband at Wissmann on their wedding last week. In the video, set to Bette Midler's Chapel of Love, the 33-year-old documented everything from the ceremony programs to family photos, to special the Wissmann cookies, and even snagged footage of Jana and Steven's special dance to Elvis Presley's classic Can't Help Falling in Love as their 500 guests stood by with sparklers. Jana's sister Jessa Duggar Seawald served as her matron of honor, while bridesmaids included sisters Ginger Duggar Vuolo, Joanna Duggar Forsyth, Johanna Duggar, and Jordan Duggar, as well as Abby Duggar, the wife of her brother John Duggar. And, as Jana admitted just before her wedding in her native Arkansas, she was having difficulty wrapping her head around finally being married. I think it is one of those things that all girls envision someday, the 34-year-old told People in an interview published on August 16th. To me, it felt like, okay, it's never coming. But now it is beginning to seep in. Reality is beginning to set in. And I'm like, wow, this is truly something I've dreamed of. The reality star also revealed that she and Steven, one of 13 siblings and a member of the Wissmann family gospel band, had dated briefly years earlier, talking to each other on and off before reigniting their romance and becoming engaged in June. It was like, what are we doing? We still enjoy each other. We still really appreciate each other, Jana recalled about their reunion. I had been a slower mover on it, but just over time, his character, his coming back, still loving me no matter what. She went on, it takes me a while to open up, but I guess it's because of his constant presence, through ups and downs. He's been a terrific buddy over the years, and he hasn't put much pressure on me. And now that Sarah and Steven are legally married, the couple intends to relocate to his home state of Nebraska. He has a little house we bought that we've been fixing up and getting pulled together, she told the magazine People, and so that's been fun. Read on to learn more about the Duggar family. They were high school sweethearts before becoming parents to 19 children and grandparents to over 30 grandchildren. Michelle recalls being saved at 15. Then, one night, Jim Bob was doing home outreach visits for his Baptist church, and he ended up knocking on the Ruark family's door after a friend told him that this girl from school who just got saved and is a cheerleader lives there. They invited Michelle to Sunday school at their church, and Jim Bob said he prayed to God that they may be one other spiritual leaders, though Michelle evidently didn't remember their first meeting. A year later, she applied to work at Jim Bob's parents' frozen yogurt shop. You came to the counter where I was standing by the cash register and introduced yourself, Michelle recalled in a message posted on the family blog in 2017 to celebrate Jim Bob's birthday and their 33rd wedding anniversary. You were shy yet so sweet. I don't recall much about that chat except that you eventually mustered the confidence to ask me if I would join you at your junior-senior dinner.